Looking for an AI glow-up that passes the office vibe check? What? AI that only knows the internet doesn't make sense for business. Get AI trained on your data at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM.
Ah, Smart Water, now in a sleek can.
This feels cool, literally.
Perfect for social gatherings and on the go.
Should I start wearing turtlenecks?
One sip at a time, friend. Smart Water cans, for those with a taste for taste. Get yours today.
It's time to line it up. It's time to take your future, your goals, your vision, your steps, and put them right in front of you and move through them. It's that moment. It's time to drop the motivation, to drop the plan, to drop the setup, and just make it happen. My name is Henry Lawrence, and welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. In this episode, we are moving past the planning stage, past the motivation stage, into making it happen. And make sure you listen all the way through, because at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message so that we can move forward throughout the day. We are a part of something. You, myself, and everybody around us. We are the rising tide. So if there's something impactful, if there's something that gives you a different perspective in this episode, leave a comment, share it with somebody so that we can grow and uplift together. So we've been talking about the mind. We've been talking about the frequency. We've been talking about shifting the energy within you and all the different perspectives that you can view something to uplift you. But it's time to cut out the noise. It's time to cut the talking. It's time to start walking. It's time to look ahead and say, I'm moving forward. No more planning, no more writing, no more reflection. You need to move. You need to go out and fail and show up again and again. You need to go out and fight and show up again and again. You need to go out and conquer. You're not going to win every move. Things are going to go awry because you are going to go out and break reality. You're not just changing jobs. You're not just moving. You're not just letting people go. You're not just changing habits. You are changing the reality that you exist in. So it's time to do it. It's not going to be better tomorrow. It's not going to be easier next week. Make the move. Make the shift and then survive your way through it. Put the things in motion that you know need to happen. Have the conversation. Write the letter. Submit the notice. Make it known that things are changing, and then show up as the new version that you've been afraid to be. I know you know at least one step that you can take. There's at least one thing that you can do that moves you closer. There's one thing. And do it. And don't look back. It is a step forward in cement. It does not shake. It does not move. It does not breathe. It is constant. That's the zone that we're in. That's the energy that we're in right now. You know enough. You know enough to get closer to your goal. All you're showing the universe right now is to keep it ahead of you. Because action is needed. Action in thought, action in physical movement, action in discipline. Like, decide who you want to be. And I know that it might change over the time, but make a decision, right? 7-figure daddy. That's who I am, right? 7 figures easy. Stepping into the energy, leader, father, all of it. All that comes with it. That's myself. And so as I go into these positions, as I go into these situations, I'm doing my best to operate as that version of myself. And I'm not perfect every time. I'm learning. I'm learning in practicality. I'm no more in the study phase. I'm no more in the think it stage. And you shouldn't be either. It doesn't mean that you won't reflect in the future. It doesn't mean that you won't adjust things. It doesn't mean that you won't learn things. It doesn't mean that there's not more to come. But eventually, you have to do something. The timing couldn't be any more right, I promise you. There is nobody that achieves something is like, you know what, I should have waited. They always say they should have done it sooner. They already should have made the move. That they just thought that if they waited for this or if that happened, it would make it smoother. I promise you, I've been that person. It doesn't happen. You have to show up in the current reality as what you desire to shift it. You are the control. You are the source. And so if you're not willing to make the first move, the universe will not make it for you because it's a reflection of you. So once you start making moves, once you start taking steps forward, your lens shifts. You are now no longer going to view your situation as someone that's about to do something. You're going to view your situation as somebody that has done something. I would say it like this. It's one thing to practice working on a rocket and having an issue go wrong on the ground. It's another to deal with it when you're actually in space. Who you will be in those moments is different. What you have to tackle, what you have to solve may not be, but the risk on the other end is much different. And so the you that has to rise to the occasion as if your life depended on it is also different. And so you need to put yourself in a position where there is no going back. Put yourself forward to where the only thing you can do is go forward. Say who you are with a intensity to where that there's no going back. That's why you feel the anxiety. That's why you feel the restlessness. That's why you feel the unease. Because you are in a place where you are ready to move. You are ready to shake. You're ready to expand. Like it's all there, but you're not doing it. And then you're frustrated why everything else in your life seems to hit an invisible ceiling. It's hitting the ceiling that you are creating. Because you're saying not yet. Because you don't know that thing that you're wishing would grow, how it would affect your current state. And what it's telling you is that it's not aligned. And that if it goes into the next era of energy, you need to. And so it's waiting on you. Everything is waiting on your level up. Motivation can't be there to do it. Inspiration can't be there to do it. It has to be a pure dedication of saying, this is who I am and this is what I want. It doesn't matter the circumstances. It doesn't matter the weather. It doesn't matter the economy. It doesn't matter how I'm feeling. This is who I am. Making that commitment is difficult. Not just because of the work that you have to do, but what you have to let go. And so if there was ever a time to choose, it's now. Pick one thing today, one thing that your future self would do without hesitation every single day, and add that into your life now. Get the discipline around your health, the discipline around your wealth, the discipline around your mouth, the discipline around your energy, the discipline around whatever it is that's out of alignment with where you're trying to go. Because once you just lock into that one thing, it gets easier to do the next, and easier to do the next, and easier to do the next because you learn how to walk upstairs. Right now, you just know how to stand. We need to get into the motion of somebody that is going to fuck around and find out versus somebody else who's waiting to find out before they fuck around. Right? You have to step into this. You have to go. It's time. Like tomorrow is not right. There's a reason why now's the moment. You already are supposed to be somewhere. You are already supposed to believe you're something. You're already supposed to be having that experience because time does not exist. Time does not exist in obtaining your goals. And so when you're thinking that tomorrow will be the solution or next week will be the solution, you're putting your solution into something that doesn't exist. And so that's why the solution never comes. That's not an ingredient that's needed. It's your action, your belief that's needed only. When you believe something must happen, and you believe that you must do that thing to make it happen, it will happen. That's your dedication to experiencing that timeline, that frequency. The discipline in which you operate with your mind, your spirit, and your physical energy, the discipline in which you operate to that vision is what feeds the vision and creates it. Think of it as honing sound into a specific frequency. The tighter you bring that sound, the more powerful it'll become, the more piercing it will become. Same with light. As you bring that together, it becomes more and more powerful, more and more dense, more and more changing. It's no different with your creation ability. So when you have the vision in your mind of what it is that you want to create, and then you do the things in alignment with making that reality happen, that discipline to being so in alignment is going to pressure that energy, that frequency, that light into a beam. The tighter you hold, the stronger the beam, the thinner the beam, the smaller the beam, but the more powerful it becomes. Focuses on creating that reality. And it will blast through, break down anything in the current reality that doesn't serve, and it will pour into a new one that will be molded around you because you stayed steadfast in the reality which you wanted to create in your mind, that vision that you had from the non-physical world into the physical world. You had this vision, so you locked it in, you worked on the energy to create it, and there it is. Your energy will rise up along with that dedication, with that discipline. So it's time to move closer to your reality. What we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. And as you breathe in that stillness, but breathe in that focus. As you're holding your breath, visualize yourself operating in discipline so tight that you feel the energy that can project out of you in the tightest, strongest beam. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. and out. Everything is happening for you, my friend. Every obstacle, every weight, every bit of resistance, every hurt, it's all for you. It's not to punish you. It's to wake you up to what you can be on the other side. It's all for you. When you go through something, become something other and your energy rises. When you raise your energy, you become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you updated with every single episode. You can also follow me on social media. There's my Instagram and TikTok down there as well, at RealHenryG. Plus, the free membership community. Now's the time to join it. Be a founding member. There's no cost. Eventually, that won't be true. So if you want that lifetime free access, go ahead and subscribe. We're putting some content in there, and there's more to come. We're just working on it, perfecting it, because we want it to be good for you all. So go ahead and just join now. Join the conversation. That's what's in there, some good conversation. And if you want to go even deeper, if you want to work with me one-on-one, if you've been feeling called, to say have someone that can see your life, see where you are, make this shift and help you become the version of yourself that you were always meant to be, if that's you, there's a link down below where you can get on my schedule. It's never been this available to take appointments. Never. This is the widest range of availability I've ever scheduled because over the summer, over this time frame, I want to build the tribe. I want to build the next level of people that are ready to grow and show the world who they are. And so if you feel like that might be you, if you feel like you're part of a wave, if you feel like there's something within you and once you see it, you'll never be able to live without it, then let's connect. Use that link, hop on my schedule, you and I. It's no one else, just you and I. Let's make the change together. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.